Well, welcome to Chome Sports News Chanel. Don't forget to subscribe. Party starts with Rice as Jesus gives Saka needed rest and dream Arsenal lineup versus Luton Town. Arsenal can rotate for the visit of Luton Town with Oleksandr Zinchenko, Takahiro Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey, and Gabriel Martinelli coming in for what Football.London see as a dream lineup. After securing a draw against Manchester City, the job in the final 9 games of the league season for Arsenal is very simple: win every game to give yourself the best chance of the title. Of course, it might be possible that it will not need a flawless run-in to win it, but there is potential for that to be the case, and it all kicks off with Luton Town. April is a particularly challenging month for the Gunners, with 8 games to play. Mikel Arteta is in the spotlight to see how he manages his squad going into the game, and with a near fully fit group available to him, he could be spoilt for choice. With respect to Luton, as a side fighting for survival, a home clash against the Hatters will be seen as a game which Arteta will be expected to rotate, and he certainly should. But thanks to the quality in the group, rotation doesn't necessarily mean a drop in competitiveness. David Raya will be expected to play with Aaron Ramsdale, facing the potential of having made his last appearance for the club in the 2-1 win over Brentford before the break. However, the backline is certainly an area where change could indeed happen. Gabriel Magalhaes and Jakub Kiwior had very different international breaks, with the former pulling out with a minor injury, whilst the Polish defender played more than any other Arsenal player as Poland qualified for Euro 2024. With that in mind, whilst both Ben White and William Saliba can continue comfortably, perhaps bringing in changes to left back and left center back would be preferred. Takahiro Tomiyasu and Oleksandr Zinchenko are both quality options for Arteta to choose. Zinchenko makes sense to replace Kiwior, while the Japanese international has played often at left center-half for his nation and can slot straight into Gabriel's role. Into midfield, and Jorginho was incredibly restricted against Manchester City. The Italian was limited to just 15 attempted passes, with only 10 reaching their target. With Thomas Partey back and impressing in his short cameo against the champions, it makes sense to swap the Ghanaian in. Alongside a fit Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard, this is the midfield three so many supporters believed would have been the established trio throughout the season ahead of Partey's prolonged absence. Bukayo Saka may indeed have been past fit by Arteta in his pre-match press conference, but this could be the perfect opportunity to give him a rest, at least from the start. Moving Gabriel Jesus over to the right like he did when Man City visited North London earlier in the season is an option. Kai Havertz should continue at center forward, though, especially against the aerially and physically imposing side that Luton are. On the left, however, is the returning Gabriel Martinelli, who needs this game to fight back to full match fitness following a foot injury. Dream Arsenal 11 versus Luton Town: Raya, White, Saliba, Tomiyasu, Zinchenko, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Jesus, Havertz, Martinelli. Thanks for visiting us, and don't forget subscribe, to like, share, and comment.